Yo, what up? It's about 4 p.m. right now. We're grinding. This is not the 9 to 5 people. This is that 12-hour-a-day hustle. We are out here getting it. I'm here with my bro Jack. He's on the camera. I'm going to do a live Q&A right now, 30 minutes while I'm driving to the next set, and we're going to hook you guys up. Let's go, Jack.
So I just finished my second photo shoot, and I just don't know how to get these images out there. What do I do?
All right, someone who's trying to make a little business off fitness, and that's no easy matter, as we know. You got to hustle out here to get that. So you probably want to start by, first of all, thinking about your brand. What are your core values? What is the story you're selling? What is your role in this story? Are you the Luke Skywalker in the story? Are you the Yoda in the story? What do you want to be with your message? Or do you just want people to see your abs? If you just want people to see your abs, then forget about it. I don't care what your goals are. But if you really want to build a fitness brand as you go, think about the fact that you have to be smart with contacting editors. I know people on national TV who are millionaires, but they don't understand how to market themselves. They don't know how to get their images out there. So what you want to think about is you have to contact editors and you have to contact people online, but be well worded and offer them something, not just a picture of you. There's a lot of people with six-pack abs out there. I'm hitting these editors up with content and images and videos, multimedia. These are basically press kits. These are media kits already prepared. So when the editor opens my email, he doesn't have to do anything. He just sends it in and it fits in the magazine perfectly as is. So you can do that, or you can pitch yourself and use those current photos to book a photo shoot. So early on, I remember writing an actual letter to Muscle and Fitness with photos, 4x6 postcard size photos in it, and I booked Muscle and Fitness at 22 years old doing that. So don't underestimate old school hustling. Maybe you just write an actual letter to the editor with your images. But either way, you got to get your images in front of these people. You have to know who the right people are to contact. It might not be the editor-in-chief. It might be the associate editor. It might be the head of photography. Whoever the person in the publication may be that can take you to the next level. Keep track of this. Maybe you follow up. But be business-minded as you build your brand. And I sell my content. I'm not giving much away for free. If it's a cover, maybe I'll do it for free for the right publication to promote a book or another product that I'm selling. So I always have a business objective. I'm not just getting views for the sake of getting views. I'm going to use this to build credibility, position myself in the marketplace, and sell more of whatever product I'm working on at that time. That's more than enough freebie on that one. What else, Jack?
Next one here. 1 second.
And people send in some dumb shit.
All right, 1 second here. If I just started working out, what should I do?
Get big, bro. No, you gotta think about being smart. You have to develop this mind-muscle connection. I would train with really slow tempo, a lot of eccentric negatives to increase neuroreception to these muscles. Make sure these muscles are working properly. Make sure you're doing the movement right and pain-free. Make sure you're not injuring your joints. So be really intelligent, build balance, work one side at a time. This would be a basic phase 1 of the Mind Muscle Academy, or this could be NASM phase 1, slow tempo, just kind of building that foundation to your core and developing that energy system from your core out to the rest of your muscles. Making sure you know how to get your hips in place, your scapula in place. Make sure your technique is right before you start doing this. This way, rolling by the sheriff. I hope he's not coming after us. Now, you just want to make sure that your foundation is solid, and then work on your big 3 lifts, your bench, your squat, your deadlift. Make sure your technique stays right, make sure you're getting stronger, and build a foundation that will help you no matter what your athletic or fitness goals are.
Okay. Look for something.
Aight.
Okay, this is a pretty simple one, I guess. Can you get ripped without cardio?
Yes, you can. Getting ripped without cardio is all about nutrition. Getting lean is all about nutrition. What is your purpose for doing cardio? Define why you're doing cardio. What is the benefit you're going for? What is the desired outcome that you are seeking? And if it's for endurance, if it's for durability, then your cardio is going to help you. Now, if you just want to get lean, you can just increase your output, decrease your intake, and you will get leaner. I have gotten clients to win bodybuilding and physique shows with zero cardio. Sometimes because of an injury, sometimes because of the fact that they just didn't want to do cardio. But me personally, I like doing cardio. I like to incorporate it into the program, but just make sure that you're really controlling your carbohydrate intake and trying to keep it around your pre and post workout window for the most part if you're trying to get shredded and not do a lot of cardio. So you have to make these weight sessions really work for you. You have to kill it in the gym so you're getting that residual burn from the high intensity training. Take advantage of those windows of opportunity and be smart.
Okay. Should I max out every week?
Oh my God. Yeah, here's the thing. I say oh my God, but I'm just talking shit because I used to do the same thing when I was a newbie lifter, when I was a teen, maybe my early 20s. I just wanted to kill it. And I get where this is coming from, but you'll see, you may not hit you till you're 25 or 30, but eventually you're going to get to a point where you're going to get an injury and you're not doing what's best for your long-term progress of training. So you have to leave a little bit in the tank, leave a little bit of steam. It's better for your joints. So basically train at like a 4-rep max out, 4 to 6 reps is pretty much a sweet spot. So you're not hurting yourself and you keep making gains.
Okay. Kind of wondered this one myself. Can sitting in a sauna make you lose fat?
Well, this should be an entire video blog. In fact, I probably will shoot an entire video blog on this. But what I will say is that the sauna is initially you're just gonna be losing water weight. So if you come out vacuum sealed, your skin's tight, you sweat it out, that's just sub-Q water. But the benefits of the sauna are so far beyond that in way of growth hormone production, producing the right hormonal environment. I mean, in the center of your brain even, this is proven to improve neurofunction of your brain for memory, preventing Alzheimer's. So basically this could be the fountain of youth for all we know, hyperthermic activity. Now hypothermic cold activity is good as well, maybe for a quick 2-minute shock in the morning or in between a sauna session. But I would say that, an hour twice a week in the sauna, I don't see any downside to that. It's only going to help you recover better. It's going to help your brain. It's going to help your hormones. It's going to help you recover. And don't forget about this when you're on your quest to get big and get lean. Make sure you're prioritizing recovery.
Okay, we might have answered this one on another Q&A before.
What is it?
What supplements should I take?
Supplement industry is huge. How many hundreds of millions of dollars of supplements are sold every year is insane how it's booming. But the truth be told, you need to have the basic supplements. You need protein, you need multivitamin, fish oil, maybe an antioxidant, alpha-lipoic acid, maybe some minerals before bed, and that's it. You don't need all this other stuff. So I recommend just taking fish oils, multivitamin, alpha-lipoic acid first thing in the morning with your breakfast. Maybe, if you want to add in some pre-workout before you train, add that in the mix too. Protein powder, but I don't even consider that a supplement. That's just food. I'm doing that at least 2 or 3 times a day because I'm busy, I'm working, I'm getting shit done. And then before bed, I'm going to do my minerals. So it's vitamins in the morning, minerals before bed. Take some BCAAs, take some fish oils with your meals during the day if you want. But keep it simple, guys. If you're spending a fortune on supplements and you're not buying expensive meat, your priorities aren't right in the first place. Buy organic, grass-fed beef. Buy the good stuff. Spend your money on food and just take the basic supplements to help you achieve your goals.
Okay, can I gain muscle mass without using weights?
I'm not going to say no because there's no one overall rule. That's the number one rule. I tell you that I'm open-minded. Bodyweight training is badass. So you might stimulate new muscle fibers that you don't usually stimulate with bodyweight exercises. But if you want a big chest, if you want a huge back, if you want monstrous legs, you're going to have to pump iron. You're going to have good form. You're going to have to be strong. There's all this, myth out there in the world that you can be big and strong without lifting weights and getting strong. It's like, you can't. You have to do the work. There's no one who's big and strong that doesn't lift weights. You have to do it. It might be kettlebells. It might be barbells. It might be dumbbells. It might be something else. But, you know, you got to move weight. You got to get stronger. It's the basic principles of progressive overload. You have to show your body that it's capable of more than it thinks it's capable of, and then it's going to adapt, it's going to grow, and that's how you're going to build the physique you want. So to stimulate all these types of muscle fibers, type 2B muscle fibers are only going to come out once you're completely exhausted and you're forcing the muscle to work. That's going to give you that dense, full belly muscle look that we're going for. So yeah, pump some damn iron.
And this is maybe in the same vein a little bit, but this next one here is CrossFit. Is it really all it's cracked up to be?
Oh shit, CrossFit, man. I can't believe how huge CrossFit became in the first place. I think it's cool. I think there's like that hardcore underground barefoot beast mode PR killing it. But you know, if you're fast tracking yourself to knee replacement or hip replacement, you have to understand that, you know, if you're over 30, you've never done Olympic weightlifting, you know, get real with yourself. I mean, this is not worth it. It's not worth it to push yourself to do these timed circuits where you're getting heavier and more fatigued at the same time. That's poor programming. Let's program you for long-term success, not just some flash in the pan weekend warrior so you can tell your friends online that you worked out. So, you know, for the true CrossFitters, they're the top of their game and they have 6 hours a day to train, respect. But for all the amateur wannabes that are just there to socialize, get a life.
And this is I'm asking you a question, just that I thought of from what you said is, what's your opinion on lifting partners versus, you know, tossing on your headphones and not talking to anybody and lifting alone?
Well, I'm a lone wolf. I've been lifting by myself for a long time. I've had other, you know, badass training partners, top pros, you know, come and go based on different seminars, expos, whatever. But I will tell you that at the end of the day, it's the same theory for me as, you know, don't meet your heroes. If you idolize someone, if you idolize me right now and you come hang out with me for a week, you probably wouldn't even like me near as much. If you worship someone too much and you think they're so great, and then you finally spend time with them or study them close enough, you're going to be disappointed. We're all human beings. Let's get real. I mean, you have to know that there's a human element, so there's going to be flaws. And at the end of the day, I'm not betting my success on someone else showing up there for me. That's why if you find a training partner, find someone better than you. And sometimes that's hard to do. Don't be the one, you know, pulling the weight all the time. If you're pulling the weight, then they're your client and they can pay you for the training session. When it comes to training, you have to be the one who's going to show up, rain or shine, when you don't feel good at 4 a.m, when you have a little bit of a cold, when you have a little bit of an ache, when these things happen, you have to decide if you're going to go. This is going to separate good from great.
Okay. That was real. I'm the same way. I like to toss my headphones on.
Always
just get
real.
into it.
Too real. Keeping it too real. When keeping it real goes wrong.
Okay. There's another supplement question out of line here.
What is it?
Will weight gainer make me fat?
Probably. If you're a skinny guy, the real truth is you probably can eat whatever you want, but make sure that you're eating it consistently enough, because if you're eating 50 grams of protein one day and then 150 the next day and then 50 again, your body is not going to be able to adapt to this. It's going to be guessing. It doesn't know where its next meal is coming from, so it's kind of like in starvation mode trying to preserve itself. You have to let it consistently know it's receiving a certain amount of macro total. So make sure you're getting that in first. And now, way of carbohydrates, just get them in how you can. So maybe use your weight gainer post-workout, and it's a lot to stomach. I mean, there's absurd amounts of weight gainers out there, so I would recommend getting something with, you know, 50 grams of protein, 75 grams of carbs. I don't know that these 200, 300 grams of carbs post-workout, I don't know that your body can take that in. You can try, but I think your best bet and your best bang for your buck, because these things have like 5 servings in them for a pretty high ticket price, is to make your own poor man's weight gainer. Throw some oats in the shake, throw some peanut butter in there. You know, if you're really skinny, throw some ice cream in there. Make it tasty, make a big shake, and get to work.
Cool.
All right, let's do one more, Jake.
Okay, let me find one that's a little different here.
Got any chicks in here, man?
me this. How long should I stretch before lifting weights?
All right, this is a good one too for ladies because, you know, a lot of times, let's say you're a dancer or a swimmer, or let's just say some chick with a pretty hot body, an athlete body, but she's not probably very stable. So a lot of times static stretching, doing the splits, getting overly stretched in certain muscles is going to decrease neural tone. So basically you're not improving my muscle to that area. So I recommend foam rolling, myofascial release, maybe 10 minutes your whole body. So stimulate these tissues and slowly improve range of motion. And then you can use your static stretching. You know, if you do it before, let me say this, if you're going to do your static stretching before, immediately after that you're going to move into dynamic stretching, a crawling pattern, some walking lunges. You're going to dynamically warm the muscle up after you do your static stretching. But generally speaking, static stretching for me is best at night for pain relief from a sore muscle, also for mood elevation to make sure you're feeling real chill, relaxed, and a good way to get in tune with your body and know yourself.